Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 with the Rude Man. We're back. We're back in Robillard Flats, and we're going to start some farming. First of all, I want to boost up to level 5 on the time. There we go. And let's get to it. I can't remember what we were doing, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. I think I was plowing and trying to get ready for starting to plant. So let's see, this is barley growing here. This is not my field though. Where's my field? I've already lost my field. Here we go. Field number 1. Here we go. Okay, so this is ready to seed, I believe. Let's take a look and see what stage I'm at for the soil composition. All right, so 1 is done. I need to do the 32, 31, 33. I looked at 38 and 27, and 37 is grass. We should start mowing some grass because I do have animals. I do have them already, so I'm going to need grass. So let's get a mower, and I think I don't have enough money to buy Enterprise, but I do have a mower. So I told myself I wasn't going to go and immediately sell every piece of equipment and replace it with the stuff I normally like to use. And I'm going to try to stick with that for a little bit because here's what I'd have to do. I mentioned it in the last episode. The problem is that I have tons of equipment that came with the farm, but if I replace every piece with the stuff I like to use, it would take twice as much money as I'm going to get by selling the equipment. So I'd have to cheat money in to do it, and I'm not opposed to doing that at the start of a map. You know, I'm not opposed. I've done it many, many times. Normally what I do before I even start playing is I sell every piece of equipment and put money in to replace it with the stuff I would prefer to use. I didn't do that this time. And I think I'm just going to play it by ear. We're going to try to make the money to do it. So I'm going to use this mower that I've already got. And when I make enough money to replace it, I shall do so. So let's let's immediately go back and hook this stuff up. What happened? All right, let me get up here. We'll hook that piece up. Back up, hook this piece up. And then let's get the hell out of here. So what we're going to do is we're not going to be able to do as much as fast as we would if I had the modded equipment that I normally use, but that's okay. We'll work with it. First of all, let us take this guy and get him up to field 37. I want to work 37 first. And if I do any kind of a courseplay route, it's going to have to be redone when I do get Enterprise. So let me just take a look at this and see if there's any way to determine what we have here. Where should I start? Does it really matter? Let me see if there's actually a course here, a field here. First of all, let's go to field work and pop this thing up here and see if we have something for 37. We do not. So it isn't technically a real field. So what that means is I can't yeah, I can't just automatically do well, let me check. Hang on. Let me see what we got here. Let me try something here. Alright, let's go to here. Calculate current field's edge. Yeah, see, it's not legitimately a field, so I can't calculate the edge. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. So we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, which is create our own field. So we can do that. I'm not going to go into these little dips and valleys like this over here. So I won't be dipping in here because there's a lot of grass here. God, there's a ton of grass here. I could actually make 2 fields out of this, but what I'm going to do probably is just come up here and stay within the boundaries of the. I'll use the trees as a boundary, and I'll try to make it square-ish. God, I'm confused. I don't know where to start. Let me just start up here, I guess. See, if I don't make it square-ish, it's gonna be hard to do a course play route. So, let's see. Let's start. I may have to make more than one field out of it. Right, let's start right here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use GPS, I think. I think I'm going to use GPS. So let's do. I can't see it. Let me get rid of this first. Get that out of there. It's going to keep coming back, isn't it? Because I have to use the stupid mouse. All right. Let me pop this thing up right here so I can see the green. Right, doesn't matter. Let me set the satellite. Set the satellite. We're going to start here now. Let me take a look at what we've got. We've got. Let me go forward a little bit. See what changes. 820. Okay, so it's 820. Let's start at 820. And what I'm doing is, if you look down in the left-hand corner at the mini-map, you'll see my coordinates. My coordinates are 3315 by 820. So I'm going to start at 820 and 3315. Let me write those coordinates down so I can remember them. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start course play, and we're going to start a route right here. And we're going to use GPS to do this. Oh gosh, there's a tree right in front of me. Darn it. That might be my turning point. Oh man. Let me see if I can get around it. Just a hair. I just need a hair. Come on, gimme, 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 gimme. This isn't working like I wanted. I'm gonna have to take those two trees out. And I don't want to go up this hill, so I'm gonna stop right here. And then we're going to switch this thing, if I can remember how to do it here. Right here. And then turn the satellite back on. Now we're going to head this way. What's it look like that way? Do I have any trees in the way? Alright, I'm going to stop right here. We're going to switch it again. Bear with me, I know this is complicated. It doesn't have to be. I've made it that, so. We're going to head back down to 820. And then come back over. It's just a long strip. There's more grass here than this, but I want to be able to use course play. And if you make it too squirrely, around, course play is not going to function properly. So let me get up to 820. Alright, there's 820. Let's flip it back 90 degrees. And turn. Set the satellite again. And let it do its thing. Now we're off just a tiny little bit from 820, but that's okay. I just want a square or a triangle. I want some 90-degree curves here is what I want. And let's stop it right there. This is weird. Okay, let's get rid of the GPS and turn that off. Don't need that anymore. This is what we've got right here. So I'm gonna do a temporary field here. So let's save this as field 37 temp. Leave that, and then we're going to do a course play route. Let's generate that field. No, wait a minute, hang on. What's going on? Current loaded course, that's what I want right there. Let me open up my things here, my mower. Bear with me. Alright, now let's reset this. Okay, it's still set at 9.2, that's okay. Starting location is the northeast. We're going to be heading south. I went the wrong way. There we go. South. I'm going to do... Let's see. Let's do a headland to get away from those trees a little bit. I'm going to do 2 headlands. And then let's generate the course. And save it. Field 37. Mow. Alright. See what it's going to do. Hang on to your socks. Here we go. How close do I have to get? Maybe it's going to work out. Weird. What does that look like? Am I on the outside? I am. Oh. I kind of made a little dip there, didn't I? It's going to work. Great. I'm still going to come out and take those stupid trees out at some point, though. Okay. Well... I'm going to let it go, and we'll get on to something else. And I apologize if I'm a little bit disjointed today. Let me go find my big boy. Get him going again. And he lost his course. Let's get his course back. This is what? 32. Field 32. So we're going to plow, and we're going to let him go. See if he'll catch up with where he was. And he's up to speed, 23 miles an hour. Let me get a seeder going. I don't know what I've got for a seeder. I don't have my normal seeder. So I'm going to have to make do with what came with the farm. I don't know what I'm going to do with this little piece of doodle-doo. Okay, there's the windrower. I'm going to need that up on the grass field, but not right now. And there's the tedder. I don't have a seeder. There it is. Never mind. All right, let's get some. Oh shoot! I always forget that it comes unhooked. All right. Why won't it let it hook to it? It won't let me hook to it. Does this tractor not have the right wherewithal to hook to this? Why would he put a tractor in here that doesn't work? Alright, let's get that big case. Let's get this boy and put him to work. We're going to put him in category 6. Like that. And I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I can't put two words together. I actually can't put two thoughts together. I've come home from vacation, and the vacation was just exhausting. I did nothing but drive, and I'm just exhausted. And you know, the family got sick during vacation, and it wasn't the best thing. And we still had a good time. We relaxed, and the kids got to swim. My wife was sick, and it just meant that I had to do all the cooking and dealing with the kids and taking care of her, trying to make her feel better and that kind of stuff. And I'm just exhausted. And then I get back home, and I had a bunch of stuff that I had to catch up on at home. So I've been working pretty hard around the house, that kind of thing. I'm just tired. Tired. My mind is not working at 100%. And let's see, I need some seeds. Let's see what we got. Got some seeds over here. And on top of that, I've got a brand new map that I'm trying to play, so I don't know anything about it. We're trying to figure it out. What's that? They don't have... That should be water. Why is that fertilizer? Who else did this? Somebody else did this. If you think about it, the water is blue. Fertilizer is white. The green would be seeds, and the red would be fuel, but they've got it mixed up here. So fertilizer is in that. So that means, what's that? Water in white? Maybe they're thinking water is clear or something, but that's not right. It's somebody else did that on a farm. I think it was John from Maverick did it, and I made a comment about it, and he fixed it. All right, so seeds green, fertilizer is blue, which doesn't quite seem right to me, but we'll work with it. Eventually, I'll be making my own seed and fertilizer, so I won't be using these, hopefully, very much. Looks like Big Bud is done. Let's grab him, get him to the next field. Stop his course. And I want to catch up the corners, I think, just to make it clean from the very start. I mentioned this before. You only have to plow every 3 harvests. So the first time I want to make it clean. I want everything plowed, including the corners. See when you get stuck in the mud. This must be where I started. It looks good. See what this corner looks like. And then we'll head to field 33. Next. So far, this looks like a nice map. Alright, now what's the deal here? This is, boy, a small map. I think I'm just going to do it. Let me just plow it. Manually. Only take 2 swipes. It's such a small field. Like I said, I think I'm going to turn this one into, I keep saying rice. I'm going to turn this one into sugarcane. But I can get 3 harvests out of it without replanting. And then that should be enough sugarcane for a while. And it's not much, you know, it's not much of a field. Not much else you can do with it. See, I think that's what happened initially on that first field, is the terrain. It's lumpy. And this plow doesn't, it doesn't bend very good. Yeah, see, it's hard. It's hitting the high points and getting stuck. That's what it's doing. Thank God I've got this monster tractor to pull through it. It doesn't look that lumpy, does it? But it is. Huh. High-centered was what I was trying to think of, the word to say. The thing is high-centering because it's not able to flex over it. I'm talking about the plow now. Well, that's done. Didn't take long. What else we got left here? Let's see. We've got... What? Stop it. I need to fix that. All right, we have 32, 33 is done. 31, I believe, is done. 1 is done. Maybe not. Maybe not 31. I'll have to check on 31. What else have we got? We got field 5 and field 4 that need to be done. So... All right. Let's go check 31, because I'm not sure what I did on 31. I guess I could look, couldn't I? All I gotta do is go over here and take a look at this. 31 I did not plow for some reason. Was there crops on it? I don't think so. I don't think there was any crops on any of the fields. All right, here we go. This is field 31. We're going to do a course, a plowing course. Field 31, 26.3. Starting location, the northeast. Northeast, heading south. Went the wrong way again, didn't I? Yeah, we'll get there eventually. All right, we're going to do a headland. And let's generate the course. Let's save it. Field 31. Plow. Uh-oh. Was it northeast? Northeast heading south? I don't remember. Oh. Hang on. Northeast heading south. It was. Doggone it. Should have went with my first inclination there. Field 31. Plow. Northeast heading south. There we go. Alright. And let's get it started. There it goes. He's got some lumps up there. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to let it go, and we'll come back and maybe have to clean it up. I may have to get a smaller plow to take over when it gets into trouble. Right. Okay. What else were we doing here? He's almost done. I know there's a lot of grass here that I missed, but if you make the field in the shape of, like if I had to go around and go down there, courseplay wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work right. So to me, it's better that I can let courseplay do this, and I'm not going to get as much grass as if I did the full field. But if I do it automatically every day, I'm going to have tons of grass. And if I need more grass, I can come down here and get it. That's what I'm thinking. Right, I think that's the tedder. I don't need the tedder. I need the windrower. Let's find that. Let me jump out of this. It was right next to the tedder. Let's do this and hook it up. And then I'm going to get it down to field 37. Or up to field 37, as the case may be, since the map shows that it was north of my location. And see, there's lots of grass here, but if I came down here and tried to make it one field, it's going to be a nightmare to try to work. I'd have to do it manually. I couldn't let Horseplay do it. It'd be better to make more than one field out of it. I love this tractor, but it's got no poop to it. Yeah, this isn't the best windrower either. I should get a different windrower. But it'll work. It'll work. So, we're going to do some field work here. And we're going to grab field 37 mow. That's the one we want. And let it start the course. Oh, what's it going to do? I should have lined it up first. I'm curious now. I think it'll be okay. Okay, I got to get that mower off the field. Let's put this guy in a category, though. I'm going to put him in field 5. And then let's jump over to the other one. Put it in field 5. And close that out. Stop his course. And just run him off the field. Alright, we'll let this guy do his thing, and then we'll bring the forage wagon behind and pick the grass up. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll figure that out in a minute. Oh, shoot. Is he going to hit that tree? I bet he is. Let me see if he can get by the tree. So let's let him go. Alright, get back to the plow. Let's check on Big Bud, see how he's doing. He's doing okay, I guess. He's going to hit these lumps here, but these are hills. There's no lump about that. If my lumps were that big, I'd ask for another bowl of malto-meal. You ever have malto-meal? There's malto-meal. What's the other one that we used to have? Shoot, I can't think of it. If you didn't cook it right, it had big lumps in it. Not oatmeal. Oh, I can't think. My mind is just not working. Cream of wheat. We used to eat malto meal and cream of wheat, and they're both basically the same thing. But but if you didn't cook it right, when you were pouring the malto meal in the water, if you just dumped it in there, it would clump up, and you'd have these great big lumps in your malto meal or your cream of wheat. And you had to pour it in really slow and stir it constantly to get it to work in, so you didn't have any lumps in it. And some people did that, some people didn't. And, oh, there's lumps in my cream of wheat. Suffer through it. You got teeth, chew. It's not the point. It's not supposed to have lumps. That's about when you got smacked in the back of the head with a wooden spoon. Anyway, let's go on. See what else we need to do. I'm just going to run through the equipment here, see what's going on. Ah! And it's a good thing I did, because we were seeding, weren't we? So 3 is not my field. I think I should lease 3 and take that crop. So let me get the seeder going, and maybe we will do that. Seed and fertilizer costs, boy, that was expensive. I can't wait till I start making my own seed. Now, let's see. I think I probably want to start on the other end. So, let's do that. And this person's already got a course, so let's get rid of that. We're going to jump over to seed. And then we'll start down here. So this is going to be a little bit slow seeding because this is not a modded tractor. Eventually I'll get my modded tractors that I like to use. I could probably swap the big bud out. I have 2 big buds. I probably could do that, but I'm getting ready to use the other big bud to pick up that grass. So maybe I'll just go with this, and we'll just do it a little bit slower. Right, let's do this. We've got field number 1, and we've got 15 meters. Starting location is the southeast, so we'll take that southeast. We're going to be heading north, so let's do that. I'm going to do just 1 headland for now. Field 1, seed, southeast heading north. Right. Alright, let's line this puppy up. Because they're a headland, it wants me to start over here, so we'll do that. Let me jump over to here and get it ready. Alright, and I'm just going to do wheat, I guess, for now on field number 1. So we'll do that. Let's get it started. Get him to come around the corner. And see if horseplay will take over. Where's he going? Okay, that's not right. He skipped the headland. That's my fault. I didn't set it up right. Well, I set it up right. I didn't start it right. So let's start it here again. Stay on the edge. Maybe it'll find its groove. No, it keeps wanting to go over there. Why? What are we looking at here? Why does it want to start there? That's weird. Gosh, I don't get what's going on here. I want over there. I want to be over there. Let's see. Why is it not? I want to be on this line over here. Let me drive this manually for a minute and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to see if he's going to jump. By God, he is. What in the world is going on? Alright, well, you know what? I'm just going to let it go. I'm just going to let it go. Alright, hang on. I think I got a thought. I wonder if it's not wanting me to go the other way. That's what it's doing. I screwed up. It wants to start down here and go the other way. So let's do that. Wants me to go this way. I just didn't see the sign correctly. There we go. I can turn this off now. Alright, it's going to be slow. There's no way to speed this up. It's the equipment. The equipment only works at 9 miles an hour because I don't have my modded equipment in here. I think I probably got enough money to buy that seeder that I normally use. Let's see. Seeder. Sewing machine, plows. Right there. How much is my big seeder that I normally use? Is only $25,000. I can get it. I think I'm going to let this guy go for now, though, and then I'll trade it in for that one when this field is done. So, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm almost out of time. I've only got about a minute left in this episode. And in between episodes, I'll swap equipment out. And when we come back, we'll have the big one. And I found out why this one wouldn't hook up to the seeder anyway. I was hitting the wrong button. So, I wasn't hitting the hitch button. So it wasn't hitching. Right, let me get that tractor that has the little trailer on it. Wherever it's at, that one. Let's hook up this trailer and open it up. It's a small trailer. I'm going to use it kind of like I usually use the dump truck. Now this is running, this mixing unit is running, but I can't remember how much I put in the pig one. So I'm going to go see what we've got in the pig one, if I put anything in it. And I didn't. So I need straw. No, this isn't the pig one. This is the cow one. I need grass, straw, and silage, which I don't know if I have any. So what I need to do is make some. Let me go see if I've got silage already, and I do have a tiny little bit, just a tiny little bit. And with that, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. I apologize again for me being a little bit out of it. Just tired. Apologize for that, but I didn't have a video up. I needed to make one. And we got a few things done, even though I was a little bit scatterbrained doing it. I hope you had fun anyway. If you did, give it a like, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you back on the farm in the next episode. In the meantime, happy farming.